Isdal, written and read by Susannah Dickey. In November 1970, a woman's body was found at Isdal in Bergen, Norway. Her status has been unidentified for years, months, days. She was severely burnt on the front of her body, including her face and hair, but not the back. The autopsy concluded that she died of a combination of carbon monoxide poisoning — she wasn't dead at the time of burning — and a barbiturate overdose. She has come to be known as the Isdal Woman. 1. Podcast. We can't be both pervert and detective. David Griffith. But Griffith is not right that we cannot be both pervert and detective. Maggie Nelson. A gloomy introduction. When someone goes missing, don't they usually go missed? At the funeral there were no sandwiches, only solicited seat fillers, policemen and out-of-work landscapers. So, how did you know the deceased? The question tapers because, oops, nobody knew her. She gets buried in a zinc-lined coffin, fresher than a BLT. The pianos plink. When they found her, she looked like this. The silence of implied gesture. Head down there, legs up there. Her visibly stopped internal esture. In a city on Norway's coast, there's a grave untouched by lineage. A single members club with hidden entry and no signage. More importantly, two podcast hosts captain the story's bounce and narrative thrust. He's English, she's Norwegian. They need listeners to bestow their trust and invest in this 10-part audio description of cruelty. If ratings drop, there's been a failure of either execution or loyalty. Outtake number 1. Try to postpone the conjuring of mental image until the sound effects, he says. Not to be prescriptive, but your inner eye's bound to be more susceptible to assault without the tonic of new info. We're already at a disadvantage through strictly sonic conveyance. Not to go on about it, but when's the last time someone you know was upset by simply hearing about a crime? A spectacular funeral. The priest reads Proverbs, verse 5. He's upright and sonorous. He tells the attendees, drink from your own toilet before someone else's. Ship a water feature to someone beloved. On his advisement, fathers go home to warn their sons. Degloved women aren't the answer. Marry the comely girls, predictable, well-fed, not the beautiful strangers, acicular and dead. Some atmosphering. Pine forests give way to scree and sunlight douses the world for a few hours each afternoon, making empty houses look lived in. The silence of implied gesture. Here it is, so many broken trees. The earth wetter than what's hauled onto the banks of the Lofoten or the last half-inch in a Dijon jar. Welcome to Norway. The weather's nice, at times. Have a nice stroll in the ice valley. The triumph of scientific objectivity over faith. The hosts ingratiate themselves with listeners through anecdotal storytelling and flirty repartee. They need the total faith of their listenership. Scurrying behind is the unpaid amanuensis. They must be likeable and reliable. The male host insists the investigation is driven by science. The female host says they've striven for accuracy. Luckily, many advancements have been achieved in science, she says. Forensics has come a long way since the 70s. The pervasive nature of death. It's date night in Bergen. Isdal was found on Sunday.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?